And we're live. Good morning. It's morning here in Seattle, and today I believe I'm gonna look at Venus. I've been thinking about that since yesterday's stream, and I'm gonna give it a try. Let's take a look at the screen here. I fixed, actually, let's make sure we're up and live. And videos. Live. All right. So I'm going to title this as Venus. And before we get into Venus, let's just take a moment to talk about how we got to Venus. So let's go out to CoinMarketCap. And for our mobile users, I'm going to make the screen a little bigger in case you're on your phone. Oops. If I can figure out how to do that. There we go. So the numbers that I look at, there's a lot of numbers here, and each number, each portion of the screen is interesting to somebody. The part that I'm most interested in is the market cap. That's this field here. And also the position. And then for me, it's the ratios of the positions. So for instance, Bitcoin has $1 trillion market cap. So these are billions, millions, $1 trillion market cap. And if we were to go to 1/1000th of that, that would be $1 billion market cap. So if we go down, we're at 16 billion, 3 billion, and the bottom of the screen is about $1 billion market cap. So that's a 1,000 to 1 ratio. The reason why I think that ratio is interesting to me and those numbers, I can't really depend on the prices to be in line. So you can find coins that are at the bottom of the list at $3 a coin, and then you can also find them that are 5 cents a coin, and they're roughly the same market cap. So I'm not just interested in one coin, I'm interested in the whole market, and looking at price to see what's high and what's low is not very interesting to me. Now, if you were interested in one coin, the price would be very interesting. If you're interested in all the coins, maybe not so much. And to get this market cap, you basically take the price times how many units are out there, and you do that multiplication, and you come up with the market cap. So in yesterday's stream, I mentioned that I'm interested, for the purposes of this stream, in the coins that are around number 100. So I don't want to spend time on, at least this morning, talking about Dogecoin or Uniswap or Litecoin. These are well-established products. There's a zillion YouTubes out there for each of them. Big communities, and you can find a lot better resources than watching me, quite honestly, on those. I own those, and I'm a believer in those projects, but I don't really have a whole lot to add compared to what's already out there. So I'm trying to pick a project near 100. So actually, let me take a moment and just talk about these kind of ghost coins. So what I want to do is, I wonder if there's a way to see if there's anybody in chat. Just a moment. I'm getting used to this live streaming. I see views 0, and I'm not sure if there's a chat. I'll have to figure that out. So if it looks like nobody's in here, which is perfectly fine while I'm learning. And if somebody joins chat, then I'm gonna have to become aware of that somehow. So I wanted to talk briefly about ghost coins or scam coins, things like that. And basically, any coin that you look at, besides this market cap, which I think is the most important number on the entire screen, it's the name of the website. They should just bold this and gray everything else out, in my opinion. But the second most important thing is, is this even a real coin? What if I were to be able to get, my name's Ray, if I get a Ray coin on this list, and what if I could arbitrarily just pick a market cap? What if I said that Ray coin has a higher market cap than Bitcoin? To a lot of users, if they're just looking at this list and they see Ray coin and they see $2 trillion market cap, they might just take it at face value. And this website is conscientious enough not to just allow coins to be added at random. And a Ray coin at $2 trillion, there's pretty much nothing I can do to convince this website to add me there. And when I think it was GameStop was going crazy a few months ago, they actually did put some kind of coin up near Bitcoin as a joke. So they can write anything they want there. And of course, if I'm trying to promote my coin, I want them to write information there. One of the top scam coins out there, and a lot of people like these and use these coins, and I actually like and use and own these, but Ripple and Tether. So there's a large community that says that they are scam coins and that this market cap is not even a real market cap, that they have coins that they're counting that aren't really circulating. Let's see what this I says. It says free float capitalization in the stock market. Well, if you're hoarding the coins, are they really free floating? I'm not sure, but here they are. So there's stories behind each of those coins. And if we go down and let's find a more blatant example of a scam coin, because those aren't really, it's arguable whether they're scams or not. I think this Clayton is a very blatant scam. And so how did I come to that conclusion? When I saw Clayton for the first time, I don't know if it's a scam. I'm I can judge without even, I can read the name and make a snap judgment. But when I dig further, how do I support my judgment? And, one way about going about the world is that you just judge that everything's a scam until it's proven otherwise. And you don't trust anybody. And then another way is, you trust everybody until they screw you. And then you don't trust them. So all of you kind of have your personal ways, and it's probably somewhere in the middle between those two extremes. But I want to talk about where I would look to make my own judgment, and when I dig a little deeper on something new that I've seen, like Clayton here. SV is another one that people say is scam. And actually this list is full of them. There's probably over 10 of them, maybe over 20 that are arguably not as trustworthy as others. So let's go into Clayton real quick. And I'm going to make sure that this new window pops. Yes. All right. So, oh, and I'll get my video. Was my video on there? Yes. Okay. So Clayton, when you go in, you see a chart, and what I think is the most interesting part of this page is this market area. And so you could, I would want to gray out most everything on this page. I take it with a grain of salt. I don't believe it. I don't believe the chart. I don't believe these numbers over here. It's just not that interesting to me until I get, kind of a base trust. And so we've got a market cap that says $5 billion, and I don't know whether that should be there or not. I don't know whether somebody just put this data on the website and whether I can believe it or not. When I see this Clayton coin, I see it next to IOTA, which I've owned for 3+ years. See it next to EOS and Monero. These are projects I trust. These are projects that also have $5 billion market caps. And, SV, I've done a lot of reading about that. I don't know that I would necessarily trust it or buy it, but it's a name that I'm familiar with. Terra is a new entrant on the market, and I don't have anything to believe to distrust Terra. Maybe we could compare Clayton and Terra and figure out why it is that I don't trust Clayton and I do trust Terra, even though they're both new on this list. And Binance USD and AV are some projects that have been around a while. FTX has been associated with some, I believe, some real stock, real corporation. And so we've got this Clayton here. So the first, like I said, and this takes me about 2 seconds when I'm doing it for myself, but I'm going through it a lot slower here. So I want to click on this market area, and I think this should just be highlighted and blinking. Actually, I think that when you come into this page, the Clayton page, I'm going to take this, so I'm going to pause. Hey, give